Welcome to another exciting episode of Real Talk, Real Walk. I'm your host, Brother Bill. Let's get to it. We are still celebrating the meaning of love here at Real Talk, Real Walk. Today, we're going to look at the third form of love, which is called Storge. It is pronounced Storge, or it's more of a familiar type love. It's a kind of love between parents and their children. It differs from most types of love in that it tends to happen especially with younger children. More broadly, Storge is the fondness born out of familiarity with dependency, and unlike eros or philia, it does not hang on to our personal qualities. People in the early stages of romantic relationships often expect unconditional Storge, but find only the need and dependency of eros. And if they're lucky, the maturity and the fertility of philia. Given enough time, eros tends to mature or mutate into Storge. Storge is a term for love in the Bible that you may not be familiar with. The Greek word describes family love, an affectionate bond that develops naturally between parents and children, brothers and sisters. Many examples of family love are found in Scripture, such as the mutual protection among Noah and his wife, the love of Jacob for his son, and the strong love the sisters Martha and Mary had for their brother Lazarus. And an interesting compound word using Storge, philios storges, is found in Romans 12 and 10, which commands believers to be devoted to one another with brotherly affection. This made me think about the ABC hit show Blackish and the relationship between Dre and his son Junior. Dre wants the best for his kids, and I looked at the relationship between Dre and his dad and Dre with his firstborn son Junior. That made me think back to another strong son relationship, the relationship between James and his firstborn, coincidentally named Junior, on the classic show Good Times. JJ was always pushing the envelope with his father James, but all it took was that famous James Evans stare, and JJ would calm down and get himself together. Ephesians 6:1-3 says, "Children, obey your parents the way the Lord wants, because this is the right thing to do." The command says you must respect your father and mother. This is the first command that has a promise attached to it. And this is the promise: then all will go well with you and you will have a long life on the earth. I've got 2 kids of my own and I love them with my whole heart. And I tell them both, I'll love you until I take my last breath. And there's nothing you can do to change that. And that's the way it is. Now that's real talk, real walk. See you next time.